So we're just now leaving barbecue. We checked out Scott's gym. You can see that in a previous video, but Scott is also a firefighter, and he said they have a pretty sweet gym at their firehouse. So we're gonna go check it out, see what equipment they have, and just show it off. Let's do it. So let's start over here.
Sure.
We'll just show you the gym. So this is a kettlebell rack with weight vests. Obviously, when you guys are training, I'm guessing you're keeping in mind, like, you're gonna be having all your gear on. I know, like, when I trained at CrossFit gym, we had some guys that were firefighters, and they, like, would do Murph in their full, like, kit.
Yeah.
So are you guys doing a lot of, like, general GPP type stuff with weight vests that you find most guys, kettlebells? Like, how are most of you guys trained, or is it all just varied?
I think we're pretty varied. I mean, we've got some guys that'll come in and just entirely hit our cardio-based equipment on a consistent basis. Most of us use, I think, the majority of the equipment in terms of strength training in some style. Whether that be some guys who are very CrossFit oriented, some guys like myself tend to be more barbell related or powerlifting movements. Some people like their body weight movements quite a bit. I think for us, with the fact that one of the tests we have to take called the CPAT test.
What is that? Describe that.
This is basically a test you have to pass in order just to apply places. And it's movements that are all weight-based that pertain to the fire service. So, for example, the first very portion of the test is, I believe, a 70-pound weight vest on a stair stepper for a predetermined amount of time with weights on your shoulders added as well.
Oh, wow.
At a certain time, you drop the weights off your shoulders and continue with the weight vest. After that, pretty much gas, but you go straight on to dummy drags, to lifting different things, to ladder extensions, different things like hose pulls. So that's one of the reasons the weight vests are applicable for us.
Okay, cool. Standard cable machine, Life Fitness. Everything in here is like commercial rated, and it all pretty much has the same powder coating.
Yeah.
Life Fitness, are they related to Hammer Strength? I have no idea.
I was under the impression that one of them was kind of a subcategory.
They probably are.
I may be entirely wrong on that.
Yeah, it's
but
probably Hammer Strength.
I remember visiting the site at one point, and it was, whether it was a parent company or something.
Okay, cool. Standard med balls, and then this is like this thing is beefy. Hammer Strength, you don't see it coming. Hammer Strength in garage gyms. One, because it's so expensive. Two, because it's so big. Like this is. You think that's 7 gauge or 11 gauge?
That may be 7.
That's probably 7 gauge steel, so that's like so this rack is probably just insanely heavy. They don't have it bolted down, probably have no need to.
I've re-racked 400, 450 plus in some squat pretty aggressively against it, and it doesn't budge.
It's beefy. So these have the latches that are different from like your standard rogue rack that come out. I mean, this thing itself is super heavy.
All lines, double stack.
Yep. So who is the strongest guy that you've that works with you? What are some of their numbers? Or is it you?
I'd like to say I don't think it is. We've got some guys that were squatting around 500 for multiple reps. Pulling at or around 600. Obviously not very many people that are at those numbers, but it's there's some guys that have some pretty good power here.
So they're using these racks. They're not just for looks.
Absolutely.
Okay, sweet.
The mentality behind the equipment you see here was pretty much in line with the facilities as well. That they designed these to be 40 to 50 year firehouses. They don't want to have replacing stuff on a very consistent basis. In terms of comparing this to a garage gym, whereas it's just one, maybe two people in a garage gym every couple days or every other day. This is the kind of thing we've got consistent crews in here every single day, 365 days a year using stuff.
Sweet. Dang. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of use. This has the locking in bench. Okay. So you can get it exact every time.
And then if you take that handle while it's seated flat and push it down, it'll raise the whole bench up a little bit to allow you to roll it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, back and forth. Yeah, that's sweet. That's nice. That locks in every time. Okay. Your old fat grip, your old regular grip. This is the VTX bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like you said, it's like a black cherry oxide. It's a weird color.
Real weird. I mean, nice feel to it. Good feel for the NeuroStill.
Yeah.
But it's definitely. I don't know if that's an oxide for sure. It's just a Neurolite I haven't necessarily seen very often.
Yeah.
Or an oxide coating I haven't seen very often.
That's a unique color. Cool. Over here, leg press. I think it's beefy, but this thing's heavy.
Yeah, that thing mounts straight to the uprights of the rack there for simulated box jumps.
Okay. Do you do many leg presses in your training?
That's kind of an accessory movement for me. Yeah.
Okay. Because he follows a lot of barbell medicine stuff. Most garage gyms don't have, leg presses. How much do you train here versus how much you train at your garage gym?
Depending on how the schedule falls throughout the week or throughout my programming, I'd say on a standard 4-day I have off of work, I'm probably in the gym 2, maybe 3 days.
Okay, cool.
And then I try to do something in our gyms here at work both days.
Sweet.
So whether that's just kind of an active rest day, keeping it minimal, or whether that's, trying to cram a bunch of stuff in one day.
Yeah.
I always try to make something happen.
Cool. Over here, standard leg extension, concept 2 rower. I bet you guys use that quite a bit. I bet
That
guys.
tends to be a popular piece.
Yeah. I'm surprised you only got one of them, but I guess you have all these other cardio pieces.
Yeah, our requests for different styles of cardio-based equipment was pretty varied.
Okay.
So I know through grants and other ways they got a good deal on a lot of this stuff. So whether it's your elliptical for the guys that maybe have some joint issues, or kind of your standard treadmill, bike. We talked about how the stair steppers are pretty vital for us.
Yeah. No, I'm sure. Definitely. Power. Yeah, that looks like an upgraded version of what.
If you've heard the like some 9/11 type stair climbs firefighters do around the anniversary date of that, if we don't have access to a building with multiple floors and stuff like that, we'll do it on this.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be rough. Okay. Sweet hammer strength piece here. Shoulder press, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing's. So I used to train at the YMCA, my local YMCA, and they all have hammer strength stuff.
Yeah.
So like in a garage gym, you don't get to use a lot of this stuff. So whenever you find it, you gotta crank out a couple reps. Yeah. Oh, it feels good. Isolateral row.
Mm-hmm.
You can load that up super heavy.
Yes, I like the multiple grips on that, whether it's the low grips here, kind of your neutral grip, your high neutral.
Yeah.
Works really well.
Sweet. Dip chin, lat pull down, just some other random battle ropes.
Yeah, we've got our family is ready to come up and use this as well. Our
Okay.
administrative staff is able to use this, so
Okay.
like I said, we've got people who do bodyweight stuff. People like the ropes quite a bit.
Sweet, cool. And then over here, this is kind of an interesting piece. So they have a sauna, and I was asking Scott, because he said they had a sauna. I was like, why do you have a sauna? Go ahead and tell me, or tell them, like, why do you guys have a sauna? How does
Sure.
it play into like being a firefighter? How's it beneficial for you?
Yeah,
guys?
so these are actually kind of geared towards the fire service.
Okay.
For that purpose alone, really. It doesn't serve your standard purpose of just kind of going in to relax or anything like that. Our purpose in the fire service is a lot of research and studies have shown that despite our turnout gear and all the advancements in that realm, we're still being contaminated quite a bit from a lot of the particulate and smoke and things that are now included in that weren't 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And the effect that's played on us in terms of development of cancer and multiple things on that front.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things that we were absorbing in our skin before that were noticed to be coming out of your skin, out of your nose, different orifices were there for days on end afterwards.
Okay.
Kind of our protocol now is if there's a structure fire, any heavy smoke involvement that we're exposed to, we come back to these afterwards. We can turn the temperature up in there. There's an exercise bike inside, and we like to put in about 20 plus minutes on these in an attempt just to break a really good solid sweat.
Sweet.
And through a lot of the research has shown that the stuff that was accumulating in the pores and therefore it's being absorbed into the system is therefore kind of worked out.
Awesome.
So this is there for us to kind of preserve our longevity and try to get those cancer rates that have gone sky high to kind of make it work out.
Okay. So you go in there anytime you go on a fire, typically?
A pretty involved fire, with
Okay.
something fairly minor, maybe not, but
Yeah. Sweet. I've got a sauna at home. I don't use it for that purpose, but it's very comfortable.
We refer to these like a detox room or detox system.
So what makes this one specific to firefighters? Does it get hotter or just like?
Not necessarily,
That's just
I
who they're more
think
into.
kind of just by purpose alone.
Okay, yeah.
I don't recall the exact ran by hand, unless this is it listed right here. There's some videos, I believe, from Decon Systems you can find on YouTube.
Okay.
But yeah, it was acquired through them, and it's essentially the same thing in just a very small chamber. I mean, there's, other than the seat on the bike there's not anywhere to sit down and relax. I mean, obviously it's not for that purpose. It's just for getting in and getting, you know, an aerobic workout and making sure you break heavy sweat.
Sweet. So do you guys, like, do many of you guys train together and like do like maybe like firehouse workouts or anything like hero wads?
Yeah, with the Pure Fitness trainers, some of us have kind of gone around to different crews and set up different things if the guys aren't necessarily as well versed.
Sweet.
But I'd say on a consistent basis, yeah, most of us, despite different training styles, like to be in here at the same time, getting stuff done.
Cool.
It's for the camaraderie. It's, you know, a lot of times I train by myself some days at home. And if I have the option to have other people in here with me, it's always better.
Yeah. So is there any like specialized piece of equipment specifically for firefighters?
We kind of utilize a lot of the standard gym equipment just in maybe in methodology that otherwise you don't use it. Whereas a lot of people are using, you know, like your ropes for your up and down, your side to side motion, stuff like that. Maybe we hook it to a weight or a sled or something like that and use it for heavy pulling motions.
Cool.
But I think overall we're able to replicate a lot of things in the same motion patterns, whether it's heavy pushing, heavy pulling for pulling ceiling, stuff like that.
Okay. Sweet. Awesome. Well, it's a sick setup. I'd love to train here. I'd love to have this as my secondary gym after your home gym.
Works very well.
Thanks for showing it off.
Anytime.
And make sure you subscribe, comment. See you next time. Peace.